Hey there, Leo. Hey, happy birthday to you. It was my birthday too, August 1st. I'm a little bit of a different Leo though, because I'm born in the house of Pisces. That makes me kind of watery, or in the 12th house, as some of my friends would rather me say. I have a little bit of a watered down Leo, making me a little tiny bit more compatible and easier to get along with. And a Scorpio moon, well, there's the intensity energy. But anyway, it was my birthday and I had a lot of fun. And I want to thank you all for celebrating that with me in the way you did, and all the shared happy wishes for my day. Thank you. So this is for Leo, sun, moon, and ascendant. So if that's you, this is for the whole month of August. Here we go, okay? So I was looking at the planets, and I do know that this month for Leo is going to be a very interesting month in terms of getting back out there. If you've been kind of sitting back and, letting others run the show, something has changed and you have to come back into a situation. Yeah, well, take your time. Don't make too many leaps too fast. You might be slowed down by distance maybe, or slowed down by something might slow you down, but it's still on the rise. The energy's on the rise. And I do see you sort of reclaiming yourself, reclaiming your energy. You might even be interested or involved in some kind of publishing. Maybe reinventing yourself comes to mind, as networking with different people. Maybe there's a part of you that has to come out because certain things aren't happening the way you want them. That might make you look a little bit on the harsh side, or on the judgy side. I don't think that's your intention. So if it isn't your intention, make sure it isn't seen that way. You don't want to be too dominating or too pushy, but at the same time, I think you do need to bring things into alignment. You may have to. There's something that's going to force it. This is going to put you in a more visible state, and maybe calling in certain energy around you, similarities. Maybe you'll be making more friends that way, different types of people like that. If you're in a partnership, you may be changing things a little bit to suit both of you better. Maybe something's come up. Sometimes it reminds me of like when someone gets pregnant and you're partners with them and they got to go off and have a baby. And so what do you do then? Do they stop working, or do you alter the work so that they can manage at home? That kind of thing. So this is the vibration that's in here. It's going to put you in having to be cooperative, inventive, resourceful, all of that. Okay, so you may be returning to something. There is some kind of return energy, and of course we're still in Mercury retrograde at the beginning of August, so this could be why it's showing up. Okay, maybe there was something that was unfinished. It could be something that happened many moons ago. This energy returns in order to resolve. So work it out, work through it. Let it move in the direction. Sometimes when you're doing something that isn't really meant for you to do, like if I was a clerk at Walmart, that would just so kill me, So if you're doing something, Leo, that you didn't really want, or you got stuck with, or you kind of set back for whatever reason, and it's really not meant for you to do that, it's going to shift and change, and it might put you in a position to see others that are not living their best life and do your best to help them. You may be the spark in order to help them get out of their own way, if you get where I'm going with this. So you could be very significant in changing the lives of many in the next coming weeks. And I would say that, because you come from your heart, generally speaking, this is why you're going to be very helpful to those that have the privilege of hanging out with you. All right, so you bring joy and laughter and friendship, and when people are having heartaches, you bring compassion and kindness, and that at least is part of your play. Now, I do see some Leos here that are selfish. I'm seeing it. Okay, if you're a Leo father, you need to be more patient and more kind and giving. And it might just be giving of time. Sometimes when our egos are busted in some ways, we hide out. We don't spend time in that energy. And this month will call you to face those situations that aren't so pleasant in order to make them better. Okay, so be real. Is this really what you wanted for you? Is this really the legacy? No. If it isn't, you're going to step up. This is a month of stepping up to serve the highest good that you can be. Okay? So Leo, have some fun. Have some fun, but definitely step into your power by confronting any demons that you may be carrying. Take the time to set up a 7-year goal. I want you to think about, what do you want to be doing between now and 7 years? Plan it that way. And then, yeah, that's going to take a little bit of the fun out of things, but you can look at it more playfully then, okay? Look at it more playfully. And what is it you want to be doing in the future? How are you absolutely going to reach your goal? I'm on the way for that. I can see that my goal will be created through my son because his own desires match some of mine. If there's money to be had, you're going to find it. And if you want to travel or retreat, then there's a difference. If you're traveling, you're going to either see something or someone, or to, sort of reset yourself. What's your travel for? Is it activity? Is it visiting? Is it self-healing? What is it? But travel will be on your mind. And also a nature retreat. So maybe you're going to get on an RV or something like that and take a trip out into nature. I think that'll be really good for you as well while you're designing and creating your 7-year plan. Don't forget, this is going to be a wonderful ride. Honestly, it is. And if you're writing, if you're publishing something, what a good time, because you're all in alignment with what the planets are asking for you to do. And then, give some great thought to how you're going to market the sassy self that you have become. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful August, and certainly like, comment, and share, please. And if you want a session with me, I got link trees and I got deals for all my TikTok fans. So you make sure you let me know if you ever want to sit with me, okay? You take good care.